What up, humanity? Space Bug here, bringing you another Astrology of Strange Music video. So today we're talking about Wrekonize. Who is Wrekonize? Born Ben Miller in London, England in 1983, Wrekonize came to the States to become a freestyle legend. He won an MTV contest in 2003, back when the channel still played music, only to be backseated because he was simply too live for the pop culture scene. Wrekonize is a member of the mixed musical arts group Mayday, joining in 2008 along with his Aquarius brethren Burns and Noms, whose videos I can't do because they refuse to confirm their birth times with me. Thanks, guys. Many other members have come and gone, but these three truly remain the soul of Mayday. Of course, the lineup wouldn't be complete without mentioning at least the secret weapon of Mayday, Blackula, aka Miyagi. Said to have not been born, but simply manifested from a single bolt of lightning and recruited by Noms into Mayday. When Miyagi, who was the inspiration for the character in the Karate Kid movies, was about to mug said drumming god, Miyagi's martial arts mastery had finally found its equal in Noms breakdancing, and after 3 days of non-stop battle, Noms was able to sway Miyagi to leave his life of crime and start a Zen rock garden school. Really, that's a story for another day. Mayday signed to Strange Music in 2011, and continued making music that gives us all a reason to not shoot ourselves. On the note of a reason to not shoot yourself, you should definitely consider joining the Patreon group for Wrekonize, the Wrecking Crew. It's the best choice I've ever made, and easily worth the minute contributions monthly for the ridiculous amount of content that Wrek provides us with. I would bet your life on the fact that you would regret it more if you don't join. So sign up today. I'll put the link in the description. One more shameless plug before we get going. Wrekonize just dropped an amazing album, Pressure Point. If you haven't heard it, for all that is unholy, go now and listen. Stop this video and go peep his channel. I'll link it here. Take a trip deep into your soul to remember who you are and become who you were meant to be. Before I hop into the actual natal chart reading, I do want to explain my history with Wrek and Mayday. The first Mayday song I ever heard was Darker Shades. Literally sitting in a hospital waiting while my friend had a piece of her spine replaced. The next piece I heard the same day was the Murs Day epic, My Own Parade. At this point, I was sold. It was equal parts the dopeness of the song and the weird little side hop Wrek does in the video. I knew at that point he was dope as fuck. I knew me and Wrek would be down for life after seeing that chicken hop, and I wasn't wrong. After that, I dove in, and here we are a few years later, and I'm blessed enough to be doing a video about his natal chart astrology. So let's actually do that. So this is a drawing I did of Wrek's chart. You can see the Ascendant here is in Scorpio, which we have heard him say before. With Psyche right on the Ascendant. Now Psyche is supposed to be the seat of the soul. I'm sorry, I should go back. The Ascendant is the way that you appear to the world. It is physically the constellation on the eastern horizon when you're born. So if you don't know much about astrology, this is where you are on Earth, okay? And then this is everything around the Earth, out in the, solar system. It's a geocentric model, which is completely inaccurate, but somehow it seems to work, so I'm not going to fuck with the math of it too much. Just, we'll see how it unfolds here. So, as I said, his Ascendant is in Scorpio, which is conjunct his Psyche, which is supposed to be the seat of the soul, or the, like the divine element of the individual. Which would indicate here that the world sees him for what his soul really represents. We go down into the first house, which is mostly in Sagittarius, but starts in Scorpio. And we have Jupiter and Uranus. So in the first house, having Jupiter can make you appear larger than life, or basically wise, a good teacher, but definitely a big energy, a big, loud, in-your-face energy. It's unavoidable. And then we have Uranus conjunct it at the same degree, 8 degrees of Sagittarius. Now, Uranus is the planet of individual energy, like uniqueness, humanitarianism, and rebellion. So he probably never really fit in with the system, and in a big way. Now, the sign of Sagittarius would represent a need for freedom, travel, and Sagittarius is the sign that connects to the universal oneness, or the God energy, whatever you want to call it, the all. So the way that he would show these larger than life and unique characteristics would be in a way that teaches people how to become more whole. We pop on down here to the second house. The second house supports the self. It's very root chakra. So we would have like how we pay for food and that type of thing. We are still in the sign of Sagittarius where the planets are placed. We have the south node. Is that the south node? Or the north node? No, it's south node. Because the north node's conjunct Venus, yeah. So the south node, which is things from the past, things that you're familiar with, and Neptune. Both right there in the second house in Sagittarius.